This is Brookhaven. Here you can be crazy, you can work in Brookhaven, and you can do amazing things. But today I want to create Brookhaven 2 using Roblox Studio, where I can modify whatever I want. I want to create Brookhaven 2, which will have everything players want. I will have to ask everyone what they want in the game, and I will add everything to Brookhaven 2. But what are you doing there? Bob ended up getting closer, and he said, I'm protecting the treasure. No one can get close. He really thinks his house is a treasure, but know that no one wants your house. But he doesn't care, and he just went back there, and once again he's protecting his house. Seriously, that's really weird. I think my friend should stop dancing and should help me make my Roblox game. So much so that he got closer, and he said, add what he said, but he said that he's protecting treasures. So I'm going to add treasures to my Roblox game, including this guy who's coming here, and that's terrible. He literally came right to my house, and he's probably coming here to cut my power. That's horrible. Dude, you can't do that just because I didn't pay the bill. I'm running here because he can't do that. But now the power in my house is gone. That's really bad. But you gave me a very good idea. I'm going to add light poles to Brookhaven too. Now we have light poles like this, but this is really ugly, so I removed it. Okay, I'm adding this thing to Brookhaven. Now in Brookhaven there are electric wires, and this will actually work, and it will be connected to solar power. My game is starting to look amazing, but without a doubt, it's still not ready. But I have to add more stuff to my Roblox game, because this still doesn't look like Brookhaven 2, so they have to help me make this. But what's happening? Guys, I don't know what's happening here. He said, make the power come back now. And my friend wants this player to make the power in my house come back. So he grabbed this item, and now he's working right here. Finally, the power in my house will come back, and I didn't have to do absolutely anything. Now finally it's back. We really just need to talk to this player, and he helped us here in Brookhaven. He even ran away, and I think he's never coming back here to turn off the power in my house again. So much so that he just left here. He literally disappeared. But I needed to ask him what else I should add to my Brookhaven game, and his car just got stuck here. Look, let's go help him. So my friend is coming here to help this player, and we just have to get on the motorcycle. Now let's rescue this player because he's stuck. He doesn't know how he's going to get his car out of here, but he saw me here. Look, I come in peace. I came to help you fix this car that somehow you got stuck here. But how did you do that? Seriously, this is completely stuck, and this is really weird. I'm almost sure that this player was the same person who crashed that other van in this part. I don't know who crashed the van right here, but I'm almost sure it was the same person who's here in front of me and crashed the van right in this part. But he came out here, and he said, it wasn't me. I'm not that bad at driving, but he crashed his car here. Okay, I got an idea. I'm going to get this motorcycle of mine, and I'm going to have to help him in Brookhaven, and then I'm going to continue making my Roblox game, because today I want to make the ultimate Brookhaven 2. But I'm climbing right in this part, and I'm going to have to crash into his car. But it would be better if my friend left here. You're really getting in the way. I couldn't climb up here because of my friend, and now I'm sure I'm going to be able to come here. I really did it, but now I just have to crash into his van. Seriously, this is really simple. This is the simplest thing of all. So I'm getting right here, and I ask you to stay away from the van. So much so that he left here, and they're watching this. Look, I'm going to crash into this van, and I'm literally going to get it out of here. Perfect, I managed to do it. Now he got back in his van and just left, and he didn't even thank me. Seriously, he didn't even thank me for what we did. He said, maybe because he's scared of you, but the only person who fought with him was you. So it's kind of obvious that he's scared of you. He definitely isn't scared of me. Okay, I added this thing to my Roblox game. Right here in the front there's a construction happening, because in the future there's going to be a new building here, which will be the best building of all. Everything here is really realistic. It's something the owner of Brookhaven would really do. But I want to add more things to my Roblox game, and for that I will have to ask more players what they want in my Roblox game. So let's start with a totally random house, which will be this blue house. I don't know who lives here, but you're going to ask other Brookhaven players what they want in my Roblox game. So much so that he understood that, and he's going back there to check what the player who lives in this house wants in my game. And for some reason there are several bars here. So I'm coming to talk to this player, who for some reason didn't come to the door. Actually, he's taking care of his plantation, and that's really cool. But tell me what you want in my game. And he's probably going to want farm things. And he agreed. So much so that he went back to taking care of his plantation. He has a giant corn plantation. That's really cool. But I'm going to copy all of this, and I'm going to put a giant plantation in my Roblox game, because in Brookhaven we have this very simple farm. There's nothing special here, but I'm going to improve that. Okay, in my game I'm going to have to remove all these things. Perfect, I removed it, and I just added these things to my Roblox game. I know it looks confusing, but you'll understand what I'm doing soon. This plan of mine is going to work. In this part I'm going to place this house. In this other plot I'm going to place this house. And in this other plot I'm going to place this house. But this is still very ugly. So I added these things. It would be really cool if there was something like this in Brookhaven. They're literally very beautiful farms. There's even a lot of grass here. Here there's probably soybeans. And here I have no idea because I don't understand much about farms. I just know that this farm of mine is amazing. And I want to see what the owner of this house thinks about my game. But suddenly my friend is really scared. I don't know what happened to you, but this player is really bizarre. Okay, I've never seen this before. And why is your head literally an apple? Seriously, that's really different. He said, because I'm cool and you guys are noobs. But your head is really weird. And when he uses animations, it gets even more bizarre. Please, don't use animations anymore. He didn't listen to me, and he used another animation. Okay, I understand why you're scared. So let's leave him alone. Now we know why he's stuck here and can't get out of his house anymore. He's literally stuck, but he went into his house. Okay, I don't know what he's doing. So much so that he's climbing up here. Dude, you can't get out of here, even if you try. Wait, but there's this door here. He literally managed to get out of here. Okay, this is scarier than it looks. He's up here, and he can come here if he wants to chase us. Please, don't come. Whatever you want to have in Brookhaven 2 I'll add, so you don't chase us in Brookhaven. But now he came down here, and you literally have an apple head. He said, I want you to add a giant golden apple, but I can't do that. So much so that he came closer, and this friend of mine ran out of here. He got so scared that he left. He's literally running here in the front. Dude, ask that soldier for help. But I'm going to make my Roblox game, and I'm going to add a giant and also golden apple. Now finally the soldier came here and is arresting the apple. So much so that he's looking at the police officer. And even my friend is scared. And he's back here just watching what's happening. I think it's better if I get out of here because I'm sure a huge fight is going to happen. But what is this apple player going to do? Now he teleported. Somehow he can teleport in Brookhaven. But the police officer got really scared and decided to run away from here. But seriously, did you abandon us? I think it's better to run too. The apple player literally has powers. He teleported right in this part. And it's better to start running. Guys, we're coming here to the front. And we have to follow the soldier who's over there. I'm coming here at the highest speed possible. He's literally going over there to the restaurant. So I'm coming here too. And here I believe I'm safe because there are more people here. There's even a guy cooking. But I'm going to make my Roblox game because I don't want my game to have only farms. I want my Roblox game to have many things. Now my game basically has trains. I'm going to remove some trees from the way. And this is really beautiful because the train is close to the farm. This is very interesting. I even got an idea of what to add to my Roblox game. And I know you're really scared of all this. But because of the apple player, I'm going to add something in my Roblox game simply about him because he's a really scary guy. But before anything, I wanted to know where my friend is. It seems like he's watching this player fix this chair. He said, now it's working. Okay, I don't know what he changed here, but my friend arrived right here, and I don't know what he's trying to do. But now this other player arrived, and he's literally changing his hair color. My friend couldn't do that, especially because he's bald. And now his hair is white. My friend was really surprised. He went back there to try that, but you need to have hair, and he doesn't know that. I'll have to explain it to him later, but now I'm going to have to remove all these things. Guys, it's really hard to remove all this. I'm going to have to remove this house and also the things that are here. Seriously, this is really sad. I literally had to remove all this, and now I place this giant anomaly base. I'm also going to remove this plantation. I'm also going to remove this thing. Here in front of me there's a giant military base that I built in honor of the apple player because there will be anomalies here. I also placed these buildings back here to store these airplanes. But to enter this military base it's very simple. I just have to press this button and finally this giant military base will open that has several anomalies inside. Seriously, this is really cool. So I'm coming inside here, and there's a lot of different stuff here. There's even a bunker, and here there's something really scary. Seriously, I'm scared to come in here, but now I'm going to have to press this button. Perfect, I'm pressing it. And there's a lot of stuff here, but I just closed it because I don't want the monster that's in there to get out. Here we have the medical base where you can be treated, but I think it's kind of obvious that all of you want to see how the plane works. There's literally a plane here, so I'm coming right to this part, and I'm going to have to jump inside, but I don't know how to make this plane start flying. It literally looks like this doesn't work. This is the worst plane of all. But I have to remove it. Okay, I'm going to remove this plane. Now I place this plane that really works. It's a really weird plane because it's crooked, but it looks like there are more people in the restaurant. Even my friend ended up coming here. So much so that he's eating this apple. Look, you shouldn't do that. That player is going to get mad, and that won't be very nice. But he disagrees with that. He's coming here to ask for more food. There's really a lot of food on the menu. These are foods I've never seen before. Now he came here to serve my friend, and I want to see what my friend is going to order. But he teleported here. Okay, this is really weird. We have to get out of here now. He's even climbing up here, and you should get out of here. I stole his car. Now even the soldier is coming here, and we all have to escape. Finally, my friend came, and even the owner of the car. But we have to escape from here now, because this player is following us. And I don't know how we're going to escape, but he's in front of us. I don't know how he came here. He literally teleported, and now he disappeared once again. Okay, that was bizarre. Let's ignore that, and let's escape over here in the front. There must be a way to escape from here, but I'm coming up here on the mountain, and let's escape from him by flying. Okay, Okay, now that everyone is here, each one flies in a different direction. And that's how we're going to escape from him. So much so that my friend just flew away. And I'm going to follow him. I'm going in the same direction as him. He also flew away. And this player is also trying, but the Apple player showed up here. And he just saw him. And finally he managed to fly away. They're going in different directions. The soldier is coming here to the front. And I'm following this friend of mine. I don't know exactly where he's going. But I have to make Brookhaven 2 still today. And for that I have to survive. Guys, he jumped down there. Okay, this place looks really safe. The ghost definitely wouldn't appear here. So tell me what else I should add to my Roblox game. Wait, the Apple player is also flying here. And that's terrible. We simply have to hide. Just climb up here like this. Now come here. And you have to crouch. I'm crouching like this. And he just arrived here. He's literally coming here into the subway. And this is much worse than it looks. Because now he went down here. But he thinks we're inside the subway. And we're not in the subway. Now finally he's traveling. And he's not here anymore. We're safe. Finally we're safe once again. But what else should I add to my game? And it looks like not even he knows. So I just changed the sky in my game. Now I added something really cool to my game. I can fall like this. Basically, I fall on the ground in a realistic way. Now let's enter my Roblox game. And apparently he just left here. So much so that I'm in my Roblox game. And my friend is here too. I can literally fall on the ground like this. He even got up, but he used this command. And now he's flying. Dude, you didn't see the best part of my game. In this Roblox game of mine, there are planes that work. So much so that here we have a secret base. Now you have to press this button to open this gate. So now this gate is opening. And everything here is really bizarre. This game is really scary. Because there are really weird things here. And up ahead there's a bunker. That if you open this bunker, there will be no turning back. Because there's a monster inside, but he's coming here to open it. Now this gate is opening, and my friend showed up here. This is literally the monster. He really thought it was a real monster, but this friend of mine just flew away. Now I want to fly with a plane. Okay, I'm getting ready to fly, and for that I will have to go to the runway. But the plane isn't taking off. I'll probably crash the plane. So much so that I'm turning it right here, so I can have time to take off. And now I'm really flying. I'm literally flying through the city of Brookhaven, and now I want to land this plane. So I'm arriving right here. I'm trying to land it, but it's really hard. I'm not managing to stop this plane. Okay, I'm trying to stop exactly here, but it's really hard. I will simply have to go through this tunnel just to manage to stop this plane. And this time this plane didn't break, but I'm going to take it inside here, and I'm sure I can do it. So much so that I accidentally broke it, and now I don't know where I am. I just know that everything here disappeared. The plane probably broke. Now I got this train, and I'm coming here to the front. There's even a player here, and for some reason the train is breaking. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the member button, and I'll add you on Roblox.